So I'm back with another installment of people who have been impacted by the government response to COVID-19. My interesting title for this particular video is going to be Close Your Business and Lose Your Business, or Open Your Business and Lose Your Business. The subject matter is based off of a conversation that I had with a friend. She's been a friend for about 13 years. I've gotten to know her through her business. She's a massage therapist, and she's also a homesteader. Overall, she's doing okay. She has food. Her and her husband are well prepared to survive, but they were well prepared to survive before all of this. What has changed for her is the loss of connection to people that she has developed friendships with over the years. Her clientele are not just nameless, faceless people who pop in and out of her building, but they're really friends. They're genuine friends. She cares about them. She learns about them. She rejoices with them when they're rejoicing over good news or positive developments. She is sad for them when they are hurting. She's a genuinely sympathetic person. She expressed sorrow at the loss of my grandmother. That's something that a lot of people in a lot of business environments just aren't going to do. But here's the deal. She's lost income. She's lost income. She's not being trusted by a government to be able to manage her own life, to be able to manage her business in a way that is safe for her clients, safe for her, safe for her family. And the irony of this is that, as so many people have expressed, you can go into any one of the major super centers in any decent sized town, whether it be a Walmart or a Target or something like that, even Aldi or Trader Joe's, and be exposed to any number of people. And there are places that are taking measures to limit the number of people entering their stores. You know, Menards is now putting armed guards at their door to prevent people from entering without a mask. And even if rumor is true, check IDs to ensure that people are over the age of 16 before they're allowed entrance. So my thoughts on this is here's a lady, a genuinely caring lady, who got into the line of work that she got into because people need to be relieved of their pain. And she's been shut down. She's been told that she's not essential. And so when we look at this, and it's so easy to say, you know, everybody's essential. Every job that earns money to put food on your table is essential. And I don't mean to imply that that's trite, because it's not trite. It's true. But here's a person who has been, in many ways, for me, a lifesaver, in that when I'm in pain, I can go to her and she makes it go away. And I can almost guarantee you that the vast majority of her clients are experiencing that exact same result from her. What breaks my heart is that she's hurting because she's not seeing people that she has come to care about, people that she's come to empathize with and sympathize with over the years. She's hurting because she's not making the money that she needs to live. And so while her husband is still gainfully employed, they live off of their income, like everybody else in the world. But here's the deal. She is having a hard time with the idea of being able to take money as being self-employed. And what does that look like for her? You know, she said to me in our conversation that there's no way that they're just going to give me that money and I'm not going to have to pay it back. I want you to think about that. Here's a person who contributes to the tax base of the state of Minnesota and to the nation as a whole. Has never been dependent on the state or the federal government for anything in her life. Not that I'm aware of. And now she's in a position, in a predicament, if you will, where she needs to really consider and weigh out what is she going to do to survive. How is she going to pay her bills? How is she going to take care of her household? How is she going to take care of her commitments without making herself beholden to a government that has a desire to enslave all of us? And if you don't believe that this is what this is about, you've got to be blind. You just have to be blind. You know, the scriptures say in different ways, but Paul, writing to Timothy, said that a man who doesn't work doesn't eat. And so we could apply that broadly and say that a person who doesn't work doesn't eat. And in this situation, the government is literally trying to make as many people as possible dependent on them, taking away their livelihood, taking them away from those people that they genuinely care about. And that's what small business is. Small business is what it is because they learn about their clients. They learn about their customers. And those people aren't just clients and customers, they're friends. And they're stripping that away, and they're forcing people into dangerous, by their own estimation, dangerous situations where they're surrounded by strangers who may or may not be sick. They're forced to wait in lines with people who may or may not be sick, people who could be carriers or asymptomatic. Instead of being able to go to the small mom and pop rural towns or downtown business districts and do business with people who have invested everything that they have into being there for their customers. And that's what she's missing. She's missing that connection. She's missing that human aspect. It is time for the people of Minnesota to stand up and say enough is enough. It is time for us to start to defy tyrants. It is time for the people of Minnesota to say, we are not going to follow your directions anymore, Governor Walz. We're done listening to you. We're done listening to your experts who have been wrong on all of this. We're going back to the private businesses. We're going back to the small businesses. We're going to buy the products that we've always bought, the way we've always bought them, and we're going to receive the services that we have been receiving from these people for over a decade or more, the way we have always received them. If enough of us stand up, they can't stop us all. So my challenge to each and every one of you is to find that small mom and pop place, find that small independent business owner, find out who they are, and encourage them. If you have to, you stand at their door. You get your friends and you stand at their door and you protect them from the people who would come to shut them down, and you don't let anybody in unless they're there to do business. Defy tyrants. Defy oppression. Stand up. Take back our country. Take back our state. And remind the constitutionally elected servants of the people that that's what they are. Servants. They serve at our leisure. They serve for our needs. They serve at our discretion. And when they overstep, they need to be reminded they can be taken down out of that position through recalls or through challenges, through the courts, whatever the case might be. They need to be reminded we're the master, and they serve because we allow them to be there for as long as they're there and not 1 minute longer. No longer should it be close your doors or close your doors. Or if you open your doors, we'll close your doors for you. Close your business, lose your business. Open your business, lose your business. That's what this is. None of them have the right to do this. None of them. Defy tyrants.